Hello, everyone. I'm usually in the background, but today I decided to try and steal Eva's job. So I hope it succeeds. I'm happy to be here with Jackie to be your co-host and have these amazing gals with us.
Hello, South Sudan. I'm by name Nivin Alfred Plip, a player from South Sudan women basketball.
اسمي أنير بيور لاعب في ناشونال تيم ساوث سودان.
Hi, South Sudan. My name is Fiona Richard. I played for South Sudan basketball women leagues and the national team as well.
Yeah, thanks for that amazing introduction. So we are going to have these very beautiful conversations. A lot of people are seeing you, your friends, your relatives, your classmates are all over watching. So we want you to tell us more about your feeling like being in a basketball team and trying to play for your country. How is that feeling like for you? Maybe I can begin with you and next to the other.
To me, it's a very joyful feeling because I've started my basketball 3 years back. I was a volleyball player, and Coach Shorny become and pick me up like, Nana, why not you to play basketball? You have the height, you have everything. Then I was like, okay, then let me give it a try. I start practicing basketball. I start watching basketball, women NBA games, and I find my sister Adut, and I find Sarah Jan, I found Deborah. Then I was like, okay, then we have ladies from South Sudan who can play basketball. And then WNBA, why not me to make it? Then I've tried and I figured it out. I've started playing in Walden Foundation 2019. 2020, 2021, I also played for Walden Foundation. I took the champion. I played for South Sudan Central Equatorial League. Also, I took the champion. And now I've played for South Sudan national team. Actually, it's a very great. That feeling, it's too much for me because it was my dream actually to play. And it was my dream actually to play with my sister, Dude. And hopefully it have succeed.
So for you, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, it's a dream come true.
اوكي، ناس اللي بسمعوا بعربي يعني ده إحساس جميل لما ينادوك في المنتخب. يعني أنا بدأت نلعب كورة 2016 لحد الآن. يعني كتير حقهم بيقولوا لي أنير أنت قد تلعب كويس، هاف جود، يعني عندك أي حاجة ما ناقصك أي شي. يعني أنا باين باقي بنات بلعبوا كده مالو أنا ما نجرب. ياهو خشينا في باسكت، لعبت الوالدين أكاديمي، لعبت وومن ليج، فتنا تنزانيا وجينا. ياهو حسا يعني شعور جميل لأنه يوم ينادوك لأول مرة دقوا لي تليفون أنير اختاروك أنت في الناشونال تيم. واو I'm so happy. جريت لأمي، يعني إحساس جميل شديد. كنا هناك يعني أنا علمت الكثير من هناك، من بنات ناشونال تيم ده، يعني كيف to be strong. And okay, it was a good experience. That's brilliant. Fiona,
Yes.
I see you're so much excited.
Somehow, yeah. Anyway, I started playing basketball in Sudan some good years back. I started playing basketball in 2013. By then I wasn't that serious, because people do tell me that you're too short. That you're too short, better go and play football. But I was like, no, you can't follow what someone tells you. You follow what your heart tells you. I was like, no, I have to play basketball and I will not go anywhere. So I played 2013. I wasn't that serious, but again I was called back by Coach Den because he was the one who told me to play basketball. Though I was that short. So I played 2014. I represented South Sudan in Turkish. That was in Passover. Like it was 87 countries. Yeah,
Wow.
it was a camp. Yeah, and then I joined the Deng Academy grade 16 when they just opened it. So I got a scholarship. I was studying in Kenya. I studied in Kenya, so we got a tournament in Uganda. When we came to Uganda, I was told from Kenya to come and play in Uganda. So I was playing for outside countries, winning when you're winning for someone country instead of winning for your own. Like it used to give me hard time. I was like, oh God, would I really want to play for my own country? I'll also make like to take a trophy to my own country instead of taking it to someone country. It used to give me like hard time. Why? Like sometimes when we have tournaments, like the inter school like East Africa, whatever. Yeah, for the old school in South Sudan, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwanda and Burundi. Like people used to go and they play each other. So me playing for someone country, I never used to feel okay. So I came back to South Sudan. It was in 2019. That's when I came to Juba. Again, I joined whatever. I went back to Dang Academy. So we started playing the Academy when they created a tournament for the ladies, hard time. Yeah, we played hard time also. And then the Women League, which was done in the last year. I also played for the Women League. And then we also went to Tanzania for Zone 5 as Nile Legend team. And about the national team, it was a dream for me to play for the national team. Like, okay, uh, what I used to feel inside my heart, like what my heart used to tell me that, sometimes I'll be like, you're dreaming too big, you're short. And even she never know maybe if they'll call you for the national team or not. So sometimes I used to doubt. I'll be like, no, why not me? Sometimes I do watch some videos from the outside countries. Like I do see like short people like me as well, like they are doing well. Like and then it's me that I can also play. So like when they called me for the national team, I was in my room when they called me that Fiona, we have been called like to go for the national team. My mom was in the sitting room, so I modeled. I was modeling from my room to the sitting room. Then my mom is like, "What's wrong with you? Are you running mad?" I was like, "No." Guess what? And then she was like, "What?" Like, "Mom, I've been called to go for the national team. My dream. They showed woman, they showed Fiona. The people always do say, finally." Finally, I'm going to play for the national team. Yeah, it was something nice going out, like meeting like different players from different countries, and mostly like our players, the South Sudanese girls who are playing in outside countries. It's good like meeting them as a team. Yeah, like we get like some experience from them, like being as like you, it's like how to be strong, and also like there are some skill that we got from them. So it was a great meeting for us as South Sudanese, and I pray that it will not be like the last time for us to go and meet like different people as we did. So what I got from them, like they were supporting us to be strong. We have to work out and get ready always. We have to get ready for if there's anything in case as they call us, because it was 2 weeks when they call us that we are going. So by then we were training but not as a team. So we started training as a team on that 2 weeks. That's when we started training together. So it was really something good, and I'm so happy. At least if I die, even if I die tomorrow,
Don't
I'll be
mention
happy.
that.
Yeah.
Because you went international.
Yeah.
I think Fiona is making a very important point. Like you also have that energy, the love for your country. Like you don't feel it's okay to play for other countries. And it's like you don't exist as South Sudanese young people, energetic, at the useful age.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very good point that you're making. And
Thank you.
I also think it's a very good point that you met different people, different South Sudanese that you met outside, and a lot of experiences. You share a lot of experiences and you learn from each other. So I think it's so much encouraging, and we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
Charity, is there something you want to say?
No, I just want to mention the fact that, as you said, you're short and you're playing for the national team. So anyone that would like to play basketball and you think you're too short, you're only limiting yourself. So sign up for basketball. If Fiona can make it, you can definitely do it.
Sure. So those are some of like the criticism. I want to know from you, Fiona. You're short and you're tall. Does it has any relation to play basketball? Something relation with the height?
Yeah, does height matter in basketball?
Yeah,
you think it does?
actually, height matters a lot in basketball. So short people
don't play so well, or what is
No,
it?
okay, like they're playing.
Fiona is
Yeah,
clearly
they're
here to
playing.
prove that
Let me
it's-
answer that one. In basketball, tall people like they are needed. And then with the short one, they always think that we don't do anything, but we are the controller. We are the point guards. And a tall guy cannot drive. They can easily steal the ball from her. So okay, they useful of the tall person. She's supposed to be down, and then as the short one, we're supposed to be in front. Cause in case if we shoot and we miss, the tall person will get the rebound and to return it back to the. So there's no need that the tall person is so useful and the short one. No, basketball. If you're short, but basketball need this.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're short but you have this, you're good to go. You can even
they
play
still-
better than the tall person. Remember, I don't know if you guys watched the games when Egypt were playing with Uganda. Number 10 was having 25 points and she's short. And the players are all tall and she was the only person who was scoring, and she's short. So
So I see that we need each other.
Yeah.
In fact, you're encouraging me now to get there because I was thinking it's only the tall people. So I think we, the short people, are useful in balancing. And when the tall person misses, at least it's somehow balancing all our.
Yeah. So what I can say is just in some cases that basketball need tall people, but basketball is all about hard work and interest.
Okay.
So if you put your interest and you work hard, no matter how short you are, you can get rebound from everywhere. They normally say that it's in need of tall people to get rebounds to do everything, but Fiona can get rebound also. Yeah, she can get rebound also, but the only thing is that down there, everybody who is short, you must get injured from tall people.
Okay. So
In
they
case
push
if
you
you
hard or
elbows down, they use
elbows, they push, they do everything. Like for us, with the tall people in basketball, you must die hard inside. You always
So-
die hard in every game.
So you guys just came back from Uganda from playing recently.
Yeah.
And we were following your games. What was that like? What was it like? Have you guys played serious games before these ones as a national team, or this was the first time?
Oh, like this year or those
No,
years back?
is this your first game as the national team, as the South Sudanese women's
No,
basketball
it's not
team?
our first game. We are like some ladies that went 2021. They went and played in Rwanda. They went and performed. Actually, it was good also, but what was missing there was just chemistry because those people there, Uganda, Kenya, they have good coaches. They have everything is provided. But for us here, you will just be selected. Like some will come from Canada, some will come from Australia, US, and in basketball to get that chemistry of playing as one team to die hard. Everyone should die hard in a court. It will be hard because we just went there 5 or 4 days before the league, and we start knowing each other, like training together. It was very hard for us to get that chemistry, but we tried our best actually. And what I can say that most of Junubians are saying now they are proud of us because it's our first win as a country to win from Zone 5 national team. It was our first win. We win from Tanzania, from Rwanda. Yeah, we beat Rwanda. It was different 14, different 13. Yeah, we beat Rwanda different 13. South Sudanese.
You guys played really well, like despite all the negative comments we've been getting, the positive comments too. What do you think is needed? Personally, you individually, what do you think the team needs to get better and win more games?
According to me, what they did as they brought players from outside, and like what I see that it will be better. It will be better when they bring the players earlier, so that we get to know each other well. Like we get to know so that we can communicate on court. Communication sometimes it's needed most when people are playing.
Yes.
And it's like we never knew each other. The training that we did was only for 4 days.
Everyone else looks.
And everyone we were from all different countries, so we don't know how Nanas play. You don't know how Angel play. You don't know how I play. So we just meet the 5th day. It's the games. So it's better like if they made for us a camping before the games. I think it will be much better than
Get to know each other.
yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, because the rest of the countries they were playing as a team.
Yeah.
Because they have been together for long, they always play every league they play together. You can know someone's weakness. The place that she is weak in it, you can help her. Yeah, you can help. But for us, like actually, we tried hard. We worked hard
We
for
are
that.
so
You guys
proud
were
of you.
amazing.
We are
You
so
guys
proud
were
of
really
you.
And
good.
like another
Because
thing,
what we played, we just played with heart.
Yeah.
You guys did
We want to
amazing.
bring
You
it
guys
back
were
home,
great.
but we have tried our best and we failed. But next time, we are coming back hard.
and
Yeah,
like
but-
another thing, our team, we were very strong. We were the strongest team in that whatever that league. And if we were to be together for
a long
some
time.
good days, some good months, we are going to be the best. We are going to be the best in that league. Because we are just from separate counties, and those people they have been together for even years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the difference between us and those people. Yeah. So it's if it is about the being a strong team, our team was strong. We are good, but just that some
Weaknesses small somewhere.
وانا هنا صغار في اسمه ده في كوت هنا اصغر ناس يعني ساوث سودانيز we are too young ديلا كله كبار يعني ليبوا كتير شديد
Oh, they're more experienced.
يا
they're
يعني لسه يعني قاعدين نلعبوا تلقى جمهور اي ما تنوبوا ده لسه صغير
Don't judge her.
آي.
Don't judge.
ده هو خلانا يعني خوف يخش في قلوبنا كتير ده هو يعني اي زول بلعب بنفسه خايف عشان ما يعوق يعني في كتير لعيبه عوقوا بلعبوا برا كتير عوقوا شديد يا هو اي زول خايف عشان يعمل اتاكين ده رينج بخاف ريباوند كده لكن فعلا لعبنا شديد انينا اصغر اتيام في دوري ده ولعبنا شديد.
So when you came back, I think many of your friends were also happy that you went. But what were some of the comments from your friends, their feelings toward you, both genders?
Actually, for me, everyone was telling me, Nana, I'm so proud of you because I've just started basketball. And what was in my heart, it's just my hard work and my interest in basketball. This is what took me to national team because I've played 3 years back. And the other thing is that we find most of some South Sudanese fans are giving us negative. Yeah. What I want to tell to them is that my brothers and sisters outside there, we have tried hard, and like that. In fact, we are young, but it was not our excuse.
You were babies.
No, yeah, we are babies actually, but it's not an excuse to us not to play like with them because we have tried. Also, in our last year, we went and played in Tanzania. All of us was under 25, but you can find a woman of 35 playing within the court. But it was not an excuse to us. We played. We have tried hard.
Yeah, you guys
And
did really well.
this time also we have tried hard. And to my brothers and sisters who are giving us negative reaction, I want to tell you sorry for losing that, but
Next time.
what we need from you is just support. And actually, there's super interesting support from our fans in Uganda. The whole arena was South Sudanese. This is what I want to say. And back home here, we're like, these guys, what will they do now? They were just getting ready.
But
5
it's only
days
very few people
before.
that had negative things.
Yeah,
to say.
very
Like,
few.
If you look at it, it's very few people, and it's mostly
Most
men.
of them.
No offense, it was mostly men that were saying these things. Now, before the games, before you joined the national team, when you just started out on playing basketball, did you get any negative comments from your family or your relatives?
No.
Was there any pushback from your family before you joined the national team? Because sometimes until you're successful, people will not believe in you. So did you get any pushback? Or you're a woman, you shouldn't be doing that. Did you? Or you're too young to be doing this. Did you get any of that?
To me, from my family, I didn't get any negative reaction, but from people outside, they're like, Nana, you look at you, are working so lazy like this, and you think you can play basketball. I was like, man, This thing outside here is different from inside the court. Inside the court is different. You will see me how will I run inside the court. And when I start playing leagues, oh, they were like, Nana, it's not the same Nana walking outside in the court. I was like, yeah, this is the different because I work hard and I have interest in that. But from my parents at home, my mom was supporting me even if I don't have anything for transport. She will even chase me from home. That why are you today at home? You go for practice, and you're supposed to go for practice. And I'll be like, Mom, I don't have anything for transport. She'll be like, you have this, go with it for transport. And I have actual amazing coaches who were there to support me every day. Even though if I don't have any interest for training, my coach will call me in the morning, 6 morning. That Nana at 7 you must be here. And that's Coach William. By 7 you must be here. I go there, I train for 4 hours. After that, he will give me transport, he will give me money for water, and that you go home. Go and take rest. We meet later evening.
Wow.
That's what put me.
And I think you also took it so personal. I think you did a lot to yourself individually because you were saying it's the heart. So it has got nothing to do with somebody else.
No, I have nothing. And the other thing is that, like, you, if you have a game today, you go and find fans. Today, Nana, you have just started basketball. You see, you are going to play with Fiona, who have started basketball 6 years back. Fiona will beat you today. I was like, okay. Then let me go and see. But the good thing is that for us players, we don't have that negative reaction to ourselves. Actually, some few feel but to me, Nana, like before the game, if you tell me any negative thing, I will take it personal. Inside the court, I will take it personal. But outside here, we are okay. We are brothers, we are sisters. I don't have anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to add yet?
يا ليش من ده يا أخي في أسرة هكي كمان يعني زمان أنا بدأت باسكت يعني كان ما ديروا بيقولوا يعني أنت قاعد تقرا مدرسة بيجاي كورة بيجاي حزي الحاجة واحد لمستقبلك قدام كورة ما عنده أي مستقبل هنا يعني هم زمان جاء يونوني بيجيد يعني أي زول بيجي بيقول لهم بيتكم ده كويس درجة كوتش بيجي في بيت بيقول لكم أنيرة كويس أنيرة أنا ديروا يكون في مرحلة يعني كده بكرة بعد بكرة مثل جنوب السودان احتمال انتم ما تعرفين يا هو أبوي قال كان كده اتس اوكي خليه يعمل حاجة اللي هو داير يعمله ده بيت هو بعرف وين الغلط وين الصح وين يا هو بدأت نلعب باسكت وهو بيشجعني شديد أبوي وأمي أخواني في البيت وبرا من الناس يعني بيشجعوني كتير بيرتاحوا لي لأنه أنا قاعد نلعب أنا ما جاي هنا ساكت بس أنا جاي نلعب ونقدم لهم هو شنو في باسكت ونكون مثل لعيال ولنساوين كله هو نلعب باسكت لحد أنا وصلت في مرحلة بتاع ناشونال تيم يعني أحيانا في شوارع بيقولوا لي نرجع من تمرين أنت تضيع زمنك ليش والله كان أنت أختي والله ما قادر نسوي لك شنو بقفلك فيه هو وبدقك ده فوضى إجرام وكله كده أنا باينهم ساكت.
This is people that are not even your family.
بس
fans, just people.
برا بس كده يعني انت ماشي في الشارع تتعب نفسك في كوره الاثنين اللي يبنوا كوره ده وما استفدنا اي حاجه. انا قالوا بس قاعد نسكت ما بيجاوبوا ده لانه هم دايرين شنو ده يزروا لك حاجه كابو تخلي حاجه ده كده انا بس بجحلهم وانا بمشي ما بيشتغل بهم يعني انا بشكر ناس كتير في جوبا هنا يعني كتير هقوم بيشجعوني شديد في الكوره باسكت ده لانه هم عارفين انا واصلا نوصل في شنو ده.
Fiona, something you want to add? I see you. Something is burning.
Okay, for me, like I never had any problem with my family because all of them were players. My mom was a volleyballer, my dad was a footballer, and my brothers as well. Like we are like 3 from my family, basketballers, 3 are footballers. So about problems from the family, I don't have. But I remember when I just started playing basketball, I used to go for scout, and I also used to go for basketball. So my mom would be like, "You, what's your problem? You want to go for scout and you want to go for basketball. Which one are you going to take?" I remember you have classes. I was like, she stopped me. She was like, "You're not going to go anywhere unless you decide to go on one side." So I told her, "Mom, I better go with basketball because it's scout even I don't understand anything." So she was like, "Okay, fine." So that's when like I started putting the effort like to play. And I remember, like, yeah, I used to have like a lot of people who used to support me, people who used to encourage me. But I know that I'm short. But even my Coach Deng, the one who told me to play basketball, he always said me that Fiona, you're good, even if you're short. But I know you play with this. So I'm like, okay, then that's good. And from other people, like sometimes when people ask me like, which game do you play? If I said basketball, I'll be like, who? You playing basketball? You the short people playing basketball. My dear, better go for football. Like that thing. Yeah, sometimes I do feel scared. That's why like I don't post my photos for basketball. So I know I don't want to get like comments that I don't like.
Yeah.
So people be like, better go for football instead of playing basketball. I will just keep quiet. So whenever people ask me that which game do you play, even I feel scared to answer. I be like, I play the ball that people throw with hands. I be like, basketball. You don't look like a basketball. First of all, you look like a slave queen. I even don't understand whether you know how to play. How good are you, by the way? I feel like, my friend, me in my life, I don't tell people anything about me. If you want to see me playing basketball, it's better you come and watch my games. That when you find out whether I'm good or bad. I feel like then you're a good player. From just how you talk, you're a good person. Well, like I can't support myself when I'm doing something, but I would like it when someone from outside, when someone sees by him or herself that Fiona, you're good. There we are good to go. But me telling other people that me, I'm the best, I'm the baddest, or I'm like this, no. Even going for the national team, like a lot of people, like they couldn't believe that I'll make it to go for the national team. But what they know is like I can play. Yeah, I can play. And it's even like the first time when people went for the national team, they were asking me that, Fiona, what happened? Why you didn't go? I just told them that I was having problem with my passport and it was late for them to renew it for me. That's why I didn't make it. But inshallah, I know God. It's God who made it, right? So next time I know they will call me for the second time, and it's happened again. So I'm really happy. And what I can say about our fans, like I've seen like a lot of like they were trying some words that doesn't support. But what I can say is like it is good to support so that like it give people like morale to play. But if you said it's encourage people. But if you say bad words to a player or someone who plays, like sometimes they lose the morale or be like, we are losing and they're not going to support us. But it is good sometimes when we stand together as South Sudan. It's not a team but South Sudan. It is good when we stand together as South Sudan and we support. Though we were not doing that good, but we know that next time, inshallah, we're gonna make it.
You guys are doing good. It's just you're playing against
you
better
guys are
teams.
doing great.
But
And
you are
we are,
really
we are
good.
so proud. We are so proud.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and then on the negative people that are saying negative things, how were you guys handling the negativity? Because there was a lot of people saying things. Though of course you had support, but you also had people. who
Okay,
were
like according to
attacking
me,
you.
sometimes they have the right, they have the right to say that.
No, no one has a right to bash
To
anyone.
condemn you.
Yeah.
In fact, you're playing for us.
No one has that right.
No,
Don't-
like
do not
yeah,
accept
yeah.
that.
It can be that they don't have the right, but sometimes they also they have to say that.
Because you feel you're representing us.
Yeah, because they are there supporting and we are there losing. Like sometimes some people, I don't think it's from their heart, but just from because they are annoyed, and they feel bad. I was losing. Yeah, and it's not bad. Yeah, as a player, you don't need to take it serious. You don't need to take it like personal about something like that. What you have to do is to focus and be like, you have to apologize even if you don't apologize to that person. Just say it from your heart and be like, I promise to do it better next time.
I think
That's what
you're so much patriotic. So you're encouraged. Like we are not reacting because we hate you, but because you somehow lost the game and we are here following you at fans. So I think your intention was also to pray for your country.
Yeah.
And you did not want your country to be sad in a way.
No.
So Yani, that's it.
Okay, so you also mentioned something like you have been moving places, like because of your skills in playing, you have been moving places that you never
Yeah.
expected. And there are also those outside there who are like having conversation within themselves, and you're also a student. So how is that with you? Like taking this so serious, with a lot of passion, playing for your country, having training, and going to classes, maybe some activities at home. How do you balance yourself? Because like you say, some people say, oh, you're wasting a lot of time. You're supposed to be in class, or you're supposed to focus on something that matters to your future. So how do you balance yourself as a student? I know you're a student and very hardworking.
Okay, to me, yeah, I used to go to school like before going to school very early in the morning. As ladies, you have to do housework. Maybe not everyone, but my mom. If I don't do housework, I will not go for training. So in the morning, I have to wake up early. I do my housework. Maybe I clean the compound and wash intentions or make like fire for tea. But that have to be earlier. And then if you have the love for that thing that you really want to do it, because may I remember when I started playing basketball, yeah, I used to like about balancing my time training and classes. South Sudan, like we used to go to school in the morning at around 7 and we come back at 1, right? So we still have like the 2 hours or 3 hours at home. So that 2 3 hours you can do your homework as faster than that you can. And then the remaining hour you can rest if there's nothing. But if there are like some work, some activities that you can do at home, you can also do it faster. Because our coaches like sometimes they understand. If you explain to them that I was doing this at home, I was cooking, they will forgive you for that because they know we are ladies. Yeah. So, oh, there was something I wanted to say, but I forgot.
It's fine. Yeah. How do you balance school? I believe you're all in school.
I remember.
Yeah. How do you balance school and basketball and other things?
Like the love for the basketball when I just started was too much on me. There was a time I was sick. I was admitted to the hospital, even not knowing myself. But me, I have problem always. I can be sick from morning to 3. When time for basketball come like 4, I'll become
you get better.
Yes, I want to go for training right now. Doctor, I'll be like, are you fine? I'll be like, I'm very okay, doctor. Just I want to go home. I want to go for training. It's 4, right, mom? What's the time? My mom will just look at me and be like, you will die. You will die because of basketball. I'll be like, the team was just here by that time. So I really love basketball, but I'm short. That's my song. Only I'm short.
You being on the national team you should not be thinking about how short you are.
I know.
Like you've made it literally.
اوكي يعني في بيت لازم انا نسوي شغلات والمدرسة ده زمن في اسبوع لازم نسوي حاجاتي بدري نمشي مدرسة برجع الساعة 2 لو لقيت اي حاجة انا كنت قاعد مع خالتي لا يفهمني كمان يعني هو بيجي بعمل باقي حاجات انا بسوي باقي حاجات تاني بمشي كورة بقول لي ما تأخر يعني بيجي الساعة 7 8 كده يعني أنا قاعدة أريد باسكت وهم قاعدين يعبوا لي كله قال لي تمشي باسكت أوكي أعمل حاجات كله أنت بتمشي زمن مدرسة لازم يكون يا هم مهم زمن في امتحان أسبوع قال لي لازم نخلي كورة من شهر 7 أنا قلت له لا لسه بعيد 8 خلي كورة قلت له لسه 9 خلي كورة قلت له لسه 10 11 قالوا امتحان شهر 12 قال لي هسه كيف قلت له خلاص انا بخليه خليت كورة امتحنت جيت رجعت في كورة تاني يعني هم بيشجعوني كتير في باسكت حتى لو في شغلات تاع بيت زمان رحلت بيتنا أنا جيت قاعد في بيتنا شغلات بتاع بيت ومي بقول خلاص امشي انا بعمله يا اخواني ده يعني زمن تمرين جاي تمام ماشي أنا بقول ما ماشي لكن في حاجة لسه ما عملته بقول لي أمشي أنا بسويه يعني هم قاموا لي كافة بأي حاجة اللي نسوي بقول لي أمشي وملابس أنا غسل لا أمشي أنا بغسل يعني هم جاي يشجعوني كتير أنا بشكر أهلي شديد يعني بيشجعوني في باسكت حقي لأنهم بعرفين أنا شنو في باسكت هناك ده هو.
So I think this also has to do with our parents sometimes.
Yeah, with your family.
Like even friends, the encouragement that they give you, you feel, oh, I can do that. So I think we need to be kind. Fiona is saying you need to be kind to them because that's popular.
You're really quiet. How are you balancing school and your other aspects of your life with basketball? How are you managing?
Yeah, to me, actually, I'm a medicine student.
Oh, that's amazing.
To deal with basketball in your school, it's very hard. But the support that I get from my family, like if I'm in school, I just concentrate in school and basketball. Unless if I'm in my holidays, that's where I do my homeworks. So I go to school in the morning, every day lectures up to 2. 2 I go home, I rest. Then at 5, 4, I go for my practice. They were not that complicated to me because I have enough time to rest, I have enough time to train, enough time to study.
So it also has to do with how you schedule yourself, how you
Yeah,
arrange your time.
yeah.
I'm giving.
It's not that
So we have 20 minutes to go, and then maybe to your friends who are maybe feeling like they should be a part of basketball, what advice can you give them?
To kids or to youths outside there who want to join basketball, on Monday, the time I came, I just reached home like this. 5 minutes after I reached my home is full of people.
They're coming from the neighborhood.
Everyone is coming. Hey, Nana, I want you to take my kid to go and play with you basketball. I'm like, it's okay. Everyone can play basketball because we have now, like last year, they have opened a new academic, Deng Biar Academy, and plus Lual Deng Academy. Those are two academics. So you can take your child either to Juba University or to Dr. Biar Sport Complex to go and train. I'm like, okay. Then I will start. You people should bring for me bus to start taking your kids for training. They're like, no problem. We can bring for you bus to take our kids. I'm like, okay. Then if you want your kids to do this, you must arrange everything for your kid. You must get for him shoes. You must take good care of him because basketball, it's not about just playing alone. There's some things that you need to do at home, like you are what I can say. You need to hydrate. You need to take good care of yourself because basketball there are many injuries, and once you get injury, you are done.
You cannot play flexibly.
You will not. It will be hard for you to be like before when you started. So I start talking to them. Even before when I told them that I'm going to radio, they're like, okay, then you go and advise people outside there to come and join you for basketball. I'm like, okay. Then I will go and talk and I will tell them to come and join us in basketball. Yeah, basketball is a very good sport. It can combine people from different places to come as one South Sudanese, and you will know who's your brother. Okay, like in basketball, we don't care about tribe. I'm from Bari, she's from Dinka, and she's from Kakwa. But there, I don't know Kakwa what. But there we are family. All of us are together. All of us are together. We don't care about tribe. We don't ask. We don't ask where are you from or where do you stay. But as we are brothers, sometimes even if you don't have training, you can call a friend, come to me at home. Or let me come to you at home. You can spend good time, family members. Yeah, basketball is very good. I encourage
it's
everyone.
an element of unifying us and keeping that bond.
Keeping that bond together as South Sudanese.
يعني العيال الصغار دايرين يلعبوا باسكت بول، يعني في هلا حقيقة كتير هم باينوني أنا ماشي باسكت هم باينو هم بجولي بقولوا أنير ما تشيلنا باسكت حقك. في يوم كده عملوا كامبينج بتاع وينين جابريل. يعني أنا جيت وريتهم أي زول دير هو دير يمشي، يعني أي زول مرتاح هو دير يمشي يعرف حاجة أنا قاعد نعمل هناك، أنا قاعد نعمل شنو ده كورة أنا قاعد نعمله كيف هاي إنما نيتا قتيج ده هاي أنا دير. ولما أوكي أنا جيت شيلتهم، يعني بقى هسه أي زول يقول أنا ديرنا أنت تبي شيلني 200، أنا قاعد أقول لهم لسه. حتى أمهاتهم بيجوا بيقول أنا ديرتي تشيلي يا لي دير يمشي يلعبوا باسكت كده. وفي أحيانا في ناس عندهم يعني أهل عندهم يعني ميس أندرستاندينج بقول أنت تشيل جناو ده أنت ما تشيل جناو ده في حاجة كأب ولا شنو، يعني هم بيشيلوا باسكت ده كورة ده حاجة تاني براو. يعني أنت ما ماشي في باسكت، أنت ما ماشي في كورة قدم، يعني باقي رياضات ده بقولوا أنت ماشيين حاجة يعني مش تقعد هناك تخرب زين تسوي حاجات إجرام، لكن هم يفهموا غلط. أنا في باسكت عندي like 6 years هسه. باسكت ده بوريك اسمه ده يا أخي، بوريك كيف تحافظ لنفسك، كيف ما تعمل حاجات. هو ده زي مدرسة، بوريك انت تعمل كده وتسوي كده، انا هنا انا هنا كده، وانا وبودوك تجي بالزمن وترجع بالزمن. قبال ما تجي تعمل attendance تكتب رقم اهلك، ساعة 6 ناس راجعين بيقول لأهلك تليفون بدي أوصل في البيت، أي مشكلة عمل هنا بوصل لأهلك. يعني أهل تاني بيفكروا قال باسكت ده تقدر ندوروا باسكت ده كله إجرام، ده كله شنو، لكن لا ده ما إجرام، باسكت ده فعلا. أنا هسه لو كان ما قلنا لا باسكت أنا ما أعرف أنا وين هسه، أنا ما أعرف هل أنا كنت مجرم ولا عندي شنو ولا أنا ما بعرف. لكن باسكت ده يعني وراني حاجات كويس، يعني كيف تحافظ لنفسك، يعني كيف يعني تتداخل مع الناس، كيف تعرف ناس. بس كده يعني بعلمك حاجات كتير شديد، وزي مدرسة. أهلنا جنوب السودان انتوا ما تعملوا أي حاجة قال لا 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 أنا ما أدري خصم بنات ده لا لا أنا ما أدري تمشوا هناك تسووا. في قبل زمن قالوا لي كمان باسكت إذا تمشي ده شنو، عمي ذاته قال لي إنت باسكت ده إنت تمشي تلعب باسكت بجي بعرسوك بعدين. بعرسوك في وين بيتبور جاي يلعب باسكت، ها تلبس فيل زي تجري في ميدان تكون زي راجل زي حسيت زي راجل ماشي زي منو بعرسك. قلت له من توكي اللي يعرسني بشكلي ده او بعرسني ما تعرسني. المهم ده حاجة أنا اخترته، ده حاجة يعني ده من جاي من ده طموحاتي أصلا. أنا بدي نلعب باسكت ده وبدي نوصل وين، وأنا بحققه زي ما أنا حققته هسه في الانترناشونال تيم ده. so next time.
Fiona, is there something you want to add?
Okay, like my message to my fellow brothers and sisters who are willing to play basketball, and like it's somehow hard for them because of their families. Like sometimes they don't allow them to come out to come to the court. Like I have some friend of mine. Like sometimes they want to come to court, but as what their parents always say, that basketball you go there and just waste time. You go wearing that shirt, the short, just want people to see you, blah blah blah. So a lot of things. And I remember there was a time I had one of my friends. She said she wants to go for training, and then she was like, if I'm going, I should go to her house so that we go together. So when I went to their house, I was welcomed in a very bad way.
Oh, sorry.
But Jenny, I never took it bad because they're not, they are their parents and they have the right, they have the right to say whatever thing that they want. Maybe they never wanted their kids to go and play basketball, but to me, basketball is really something good. Like it prevents you from doing like from going to bad ways. You know, when I started playing basketball, we were many, and our coach like he was a very tough coach. We were mix up scenes with boys. Our coach was a very tough coach. Like some of the boys, by that time they used to smoke. So like my coach used to follow people's life. He follow you. Whatever you do, he follow you. So the moment he catch you, that's when you're finished. He will cane you until your house. He'll be like, if you don't want to play basketball, please don't come to the court. Just do your whatever thing outside there, but don't come with it to the basketball court. So he really used to like teach us like a lot of things. And one day he came to my house because for him every day, by then, I was the captain by then. So he told me that Fiona, basketball is good. Basketball protect you from a lot of things. Like sometime in the area, you may have your friends around the area. Maybe that you guys do move around, do things that are not good. Like sometimes you come from school, you can stay like for few times, like few hours, and then you go for training. So you don't have like time to move around in the area. You are just busy. That's why like keep on playing basketball. Nothing will happen to you. Just study. And what I got from my coach, like what he was telling me was something like it was true because most of my friends that stayed in the area, they all got married. I don't know, maybe if I was not playing, I was going to be in that group.
You're going to
You'll also be
I
married
know.
by now.
I will be admiring you and now and be like, oh God, if I was to play basketball until now, see, I was
but
going
you're
to be
busy.
I was going to be in the national team, but see where I am today. So for the parents, I can tell them that in basketball, not that it's a place for Ijiram. Basketball may mami hili Ijiram. But basketball is also like a school, as Anget said. Like coach who guide your stars, Coach is also like a teacher. Who be there with all, who stars be there with all. So basketball, alina big door for the mafia Ijiram. Basketball tenade, and in the time. Luita hudur bitak tabisajulu. Time out takaman sign out tabisajulu. So Luainu from Hila Lela, like if you go to your own Panya Road, just not tomorrow you have a problem. They will have a meeting with you. So risala taile abuhate no umahad bitana sibuta kiyukwate na de kereja ala benna asan baden kan fi haja zai ma asin na biga fi national team de inna baga ndur so inna هو مستقبل تبلد de وإننا كمان لو بيلا فينا بنتا بيجالا ما في ناس تانيين بعلم إننا هو ياهو إننا يا أساس so أنا بيكون مرتال بيتا مصيبة من جالا بينا وإننا بيجو يجسم دينا سوا أصلا كان في يا سفر زي أصلا بيسافر في national team سالا كمان national team في zone 5 تونا من زلنا بقدر روح على South Sudan so بيكون كويس لهم جا إننا جي شاركوا ببعض وتانية تمارين في باسكتبول كمان as me if you wanna I studied through basketball I'm not pay my school, my own whatever school fees that I'm mother for. So my high school, I've been paying, as I said, when I was here in Kenya, and I was studying for free. Uganda, I was studying for free, and my university right now also, they are telling me that they're going to pay for me. So basketball, it's not place for Mujrimin.
I think you're really passing a very powerful information, and this is bringing to light the misconcept like outside there, because now you're talking about the scholarship, and some of our parents cannot even afford to pay us in certain
student.
Yet our talents and skills of doing certain activities
Can pay everything.
can pay everything. So I think that's so powerful, and I think I need to join basketball because I need scholarship. Because I need scholarship. And I think this is also too gendered, like the point you mentioned, and yet, yani, believe is you wear something short, but there are also men or boys around who put on shorts. So I think the issue here is not you just being young, but also you being a young female. Yes. Okay, but I think that's also not the point, because if it's sport, it's sport.
Yeah.
You need to wear on something that makes you free, flexible, and it has got nothing to do with your mental health, how you behave, how you respect your parents. Because when you get from the house, you also tell your parents, they know you're going for. I think that's also what some of our parents really, those who don't so much support, they are not kind to us. They give us a very scary environment. Like you'll be feeling like, oh, when I go out, mom is going to think this. Because these are ways we can also catch up with certain opportunities, get exposure, learn new things. Okay, it's a very holistic thing because it's also training you how to manage your time. Okay, so I think it's a very powerful. We are really so proud of you. Okay.
يعني أنا كمان لعبت باسكت، أنا كان ما بمشي باي يعني دول البلد هسه أنا كم بكون بس قاعد في جوا يعني ما في حاجة بوديني برا هسه يفوتني من هنا إثيوبيا تنزانيا أنا جيت يوغندا وفي لسه أنا كان ما باين.
And I swear at your age now, maybe 10 years from now, you would have moved. You will be able to read some because you're moving a lot now.
And another thing, if for me, if I never played basketball, I was not going to meet our sisters from the outside country.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay.
It's really something good. That job.
I see the excitement is a lot. So we have 6 minutes to go. And I think we are also South Sudanese. We are young South Sudanese female, like girls, I could say. Mm-hmm. But then, do you think there is anything that maybe our government can do to support us? Yeah.
What I can say, we are South Sudanese. We are all one country, and if there's a program like tournament or a league or as a national team, sometimes it's good for us because as players we are sacrificing ourselves for our country. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's good if they support us. Mm-hmm. Like it is good when they make for us like a camp before the tournament. Because what I see, like from zone 5 we were just trained for only 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Yet the third week was when the games were starting. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of the countries, me, I've been in Uganda and I know in Kenya, I know how they get ready for games. Mm-hmm. They even 2 months back, they have to first this before the tournament started, they have to train for 2 months. So what the difference between us from the other people countries, from what I've seen, like our first tournament when we went for zone 5 in Tanzania last year, we were only trained for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So the third week was when the game started, which was not good for my players, which was even not good for the health. So it's not good to train like for 2 weeks, running, doing all those things.
It's
Sometimes
too
even
exhausting.
you can fall even sick. Because I remember most of the players like they fall sick during that tournament because of being like
using a lot of energy.
yeah. So it's good like if they could help us like make for us a camp before the game started, like 1 month at least, it would be good. I remember 2021 when people just like the first time people went for the national team, like we had a training for 1 month. The whole 1 week we were just running without touching anybody. That training we were really ready to go. That training was good. Okay, so it's good like if they could support us like to make for us a camp as a team. We stay and we train, we eat, we run. There
food.
we are good. Because food is also good. And another thing, like we are players. You are my coach. You may not know what's wrong at home. Some of the players maybe they don't have food. They can come to training when they are hungry. You don't know what's wrong, and you not even ask because they come happy, but you don't know what's wrong. But you don't know what's wrong at their house. So sometimes they are hungry. They just train because they want to train. But it's good if they can help us like with something like a camp, or they can help us with something like after training they give us drinks or something like that. And it's good for the health of a player.
Okay, so I want to read a comment from the comments, some of the comments I've gotten. But before we go there, are you guys doing anything as the team? Are there any preparations you're making or having for the future games? Are you guys training as a team, or do you guys just train when you're getting ready for a game?
No. Like we train as a team. Like we train together with everyone. But there will be the time whereby they will call us that there's a tournament somewhere. But that would be that's why I said after 2 weeks. When it's only 2 weeks, that's when they will choose the people who are going to play. But it is good if they give us like time for us to train. It should be better.
Oh, okay. So Deng says, warm greetings, watching live from Casablanca, Morocco. Great thanks to all our basketball ladies for their tremendous performance during the recurring games. You have really tried very hard and we are proud of you. Next time is always better. We strongly believe that you will make it just like our boys. Keep up the hard work. This is Deng Solomon from Morocco.
Thank you, Deng.
And then Philip says, keep up the hard work, our beautiful champions.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
So we are behind you, like all of us.
So ignore the few negative people.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Just
And we
believe.
also got on the map. Like
People
we
know
got
that
on
we
the
have the
map. I
female
think
team.
It's really something very documentary also for us, and we will keep like going on, and we have a story.
I remember when I was representing South Sudan in Turkish. I was like, where are you from? Then I said, I'm from South Sudan. What? Where is that place?
Because a lot of people didn't even know that we had a women's basketball team. Like very many people just found out recently. Yeah.
So I am so proud that we got on the map because of you.
No.
It's something very important. And I think our time is over and we have talked a lot. We are so happy, our listeners outside there. You have heard from our beautiful girls all the word of encouragement, ethical behaviors, opportunities that we can get when playing. It's a lot. It's much more than only seeing it on a face, like kind of expression, but there's a lot deep down. So you can still have personal conversations with us because we are meeting outside there and we meet. So it's me, Jackie Ben, with Gender Talk 211. Thanks so much for listening. Drive safe. Charity, do you want to say something?
No, I don't have anything much to say. I just want to say that we are proud of you, as our listeners said. We're really proud of you guys. Like, even though you didn't win this time, it will be better.
And then,
as long as you're provided with the right equipment, you guys will be really good.
yeah. And the other thing is that, in fact, we have tried our best, but it's just our second performance.
Exactly.
In Africa,
You
Africa.
guys are still babies.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.